Alright guys, heading towards Live Hotel and Casino. There's a $10,000 guaranteed tournament tonight. I believe it's like $130 or $150 buy-in. Trying to get some more tournament vlogs on this channel. A lot of people requested it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but we got to try to please everybody. So I hope you guys enjoy it. What's up guys, it's me, Tony G, coming to you from Live Hotel and Casino. This is episode 179 of my poker vlog. In this episode, we're getting back to some tournament action. A lot of people have been asking for it. I know some people don't like it, they want to see cash. But I kind of like the tournaments to start the early, to start the year out. And it's a $130 10K guarantee. I hope you guys enjoy this poker vlog. Let's go. Alright guys, well, if this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Helps the channel out, helps me out, helps the algorithm, especially for the poker vlogs. And if it's not your first time, hey, thanks for coming back, I appreciate it. Make sure you go down to the description, check out the Felt Life merch, and grab something while you're there. I appreciate the support. Let's go get into this tournament. Okay guys, well, we signed up for the tournament. We're just waiting for it to start. But we did play an hour and a half of cash. So you see I put it right here. Made a little bit of money. I started out with $100. I always come here, not always, but sometimes I come here. I'll sit down for a little bit, play $100 worth of cash game, see if I can make my tournament buy-in. And I did. I bought in for 100, cash out for 322 or 318, something like that. That's okay. Got my buy-in paid for and made some money. We're free rolling this tournament. Let's go. Okay, in this hand, we are on level 2, I think, and I have Queen 10 of Hearts in middle position. It's 400 to me. I do call, but it gets raised to 1700. I'm feeling pretty good about this hand, so I just decided to go ahead and call the 1700, and we're 3 ways to the flop. Flop is 975 with 2 hearts. We've got a backdoor straight draw and flush draw going, so we're going to continue this. When it gets checked to me, I throw out a bet of 3100. I do get one fold, and the small blind decides to keep in there and calls. The turn is the king of spades. Doesn't help us out too much. He checks, and I decide to check with really nothing right now, but we'll see what happens on the river. The river is the queen of spades. Well, this gives me a pair, but there's also another flush draw out there. He checks, and I decide to go ahead and check it down just to see where we're at. And he shows 5-6 for a pair of fives, and I got a pair of queens. So the river saved my tail. Okay, here we are, I think in level 3 or 4. We have the best hand in all of poker. It gets raised to 1600, and it gets back over to me, and I decide to make it 4300. Well, we have a couple folds, and I believe the button calls, and then the gentleman right across from me there in the Fila shirt, he looks at his cards and decides to go ahead and call himself. So we are now 3 ways to the flop. I was trying to only be heads up, but here we go. Flop is King 7-9 with 2 spades. Well, I don't have a spade, and I hope somebody doesn't have a pair of kings because we'd be in trouble right now. It checks over to me, and I down bet to 2200. Well, after the button looks at his cards again, he decides to call, and so does Fila Guy. The turn is the 2 of hearts. It's checked to me again. I check this time to see where the other guy is at, and him and the Fila Guy have an argument about where his chips are at. So I sped it up. You can see he's hand motions, blah, 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 blah. Well, the other guy goes all in, and he folds. And I'm thinking about it. Does he have a set of kings or a set of nines? I'm not worried about the 2 or the 7. Does he have... I had said, I got a call. I have aces. So he says, ooh. And we flip him over. He shows ace king. That is the ace of spades, king of hearts, and the river is the 3 of diamonds. And we win. We'll take down that decent sized pot. We basically almost got a double up, but not quite. And hopefully it takes us deep into this tournament. No joke, the very next hand, I look down and see the ace of spades, and I'm hoping the next card is an ace. You can see the chips aren't even cleaned up yet, but here we go. Yup, pocket aces again. In middle position, I make it 6,200 to go when it's on me. And these guys are hemming and hawing, a couple folds. The guy in the Fila shirt again says, I can't believe this folds. The guy next to me calls. And we're heads up to the flop. Finally heads up with aces. Hopefully nothing to worry about. Flop is decent for us. It's 9-4-3 with 2 spades. The guy next to me decides to check. And I'm trying to find a bet that I think he would call, because I feel good about my aces. I bet 2,600. And he decides to just go ahead and fold. But we'll take down another pot, and getting aces 2 times in a row is pretty damn good. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, this is 2 hands after the last one. I just started getting crazy cards, which was awesome. But I'm very proud of myself. I decided to fold this hand, and you'll see why. I'm just going to let you listen and watch everything from here. Who raised 4,000?
Pocket 2 guy.
I'll call.
Pocket 2 guy. Pocket 2 guy. 4 players. Check. Check.
Check.
The big bet. No call. 31-8.
Oh my God.
31-8 is the most.
Big bet is 31-8. Guys, if you're out of the hand, you're on break. Now let me bring in the little stacks first. 18-6 coming in. 18.
Don't pair them up.
Don't pair them up.
I knew somebody'd have it. All I need is to pair the board.
18-6.
I folded
Okay,
ace
give me
10.
some 2,000.
It was hard. But I knew with 2 others in front of me, 3 others in front of me all in. I knew it wasn't. There's no way I was good with ace 10. I knew somebody had a set of something.
This is mine, right?
13-2 in the side. We got 13-2 out. 13-2.
Don't name the next child. Close enough.
All right, great.
All right, guys. First break. We had aces back to back, as you just saw, and then I folded that ace 10 hand, which you just saw. Things are going pretty good so far. I'm at like 92K, and there are like 80 left. Let's so run this up, ship it, and let's win this damn thing. Okay, a level or so after a break, I have king 9 of clubs. I'm in middle position, and the blinds are 1,500, 3,000. And I just decide to go ahead and limp and call the 3,000 with my king 9. Two other people decide they like their hand, so we are going 3 ways to the flop. The flop, not sure it can get too much worse, but here we go. It's ace, queen, 4 with 2 hearts. Yeah, that's not very good. Well, it checks over to me, and obviously I'm checking, and it checks to the turn, which is the jack of hearts. This isn't helping out too much. I really just need a 10 to help me now. But Under the Gun decides to bet 7,500, and after I get a count from the dealer, decide, yeah, that's too much with king 9 to take a chance for a gutter, and I decide to fold my hand. Okay, we're in the 3,000, 6,000 blind level, and it gets to me. I'm in a big blind. It gets back to me. I bet 12K, and I only get one caller, so we are heads up to the flop. Flop is awesome. It's queen, king, 8 with 2 spades. I have the ace of spades and top pair. So I check for a little bit of deception, and it kind of works. The guy bets 20,000. So I kind of look at my cards, Hollywood in a little bit. Obviously, I'm calling. I decide to go ahead and call the 20,000. And the turn is an innocent card. It's the 5 of clubs. I check again to see if he'll bet again. And unfortunately, he does not. He just checks. So, obviously, it's checked around. The river is the 8 of clubs. This time, I'm not messing around as he doesn't have that much left, and I just shove it all in there. And he pretty quickly folds, and we'll take down that pot and go on to the next hand. Okay, after the ace-king hand and before this hand, I got moved tables a couple times, and the blinds were pretty high, and I was just bleeding chips, and made 1 or 2 bad moves with top pair and wound up getting smoked. And I had no choice but to go all in here, and I'll let you guys listen.
Thank you.
And we're out. 30th place. That one big hand when I switched tables for the 3rd time just didn't. Terrible call by me, I'll admit it. What are you going to do? But that's okay, we were free rolling. See you in the next episode. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like. I'll take it all. And I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.